What's up, YouTube? It is time once again for Andy's HVAC Tech Tips of the Day. Today is Tech Tip number 14, I think, if anybody's been counting out there. But today's tip, I just want to make a short video on freon. I hear so many techs out there talk about gas and goes and, just topping the unit off or, just adding a little bit every year. I'm not a big believer in that. You come to that old timer's house and he says, "Oh, I just need a little bit of freon. It's used it all up last year. Go ahead and top it off and it'll get me through this season." There's a major misconception out there with the public that, air conditioners go low on freon because they're using it, I guess. I don't know. But it's not a car. It's not like putting gas in your car or your truck and it uses it to run. That's not how it works. It's obviously supposed to be a sealed system. But unfortunately, even being a sealed system, I just like you live in the real world, and we all know that they develop leaks. I mean, freon leaks and freon problems are, I don't know what the percentage is, but man, it's way up there as far as what we're dealing with, throughout the summer season and, even in the winter sometimes. But, freon's a big thing that we have to deal with. So I'm a big believer that if you're putting freon in it, you really ought to be doing a leak search. So, that's my tech tip of the day is if you're putting freon in it, you need to be doing a leak search. Obviously we know if you've been trained and everything, freon does not burn off, it does not evaporate, it does not dissipate within the system. If it is going somewhere, there's a leak, and a leak should be stopped. If you're going to a house every year and you have to put, a couple pounds or 3 or 4 pounds, and hopefully you're not doing more than that and not doing a leak search. I get it. Sometimes a homeowner just wants it topped off and just add a little bit to it, just to get them going. Because, you always hear that age-old saying of, well, I just need to make it through this season and then I'll probably buy a new one next year. Yeah, right. Story of my life. They all say that they're just trying to get through to the next season. 10 years later, you're still working on the same air conditioner. But, my point is if you're doing a leak search or if you're putting freon in a unit, you need to be doing a leak search. I think it's probably a disservice to a homeowner if you're putting freon in there and not offering it. We go with a pretty good rule of, more than 1.5 pounds, 2 pounds, you need to be doing a leak search. You need to be offering a leak search. That's the big thing, is offer it to them. If they don't want it, so be it. That's their thing. But you really ought to be doing a leak search. There's a lot of different ways of doing it. There's a lot of different meters out there. Trying to get that to focus. I can't see it in this at the same time. So, there's a lot of different leak searches out there. Cordless cordless detectors work great. I actually remember when they used to be corded and then you had to carry an extension cord around, but I'm getting old, so whatever. But they make all kinds of different ones. We're trying out the Field Piece brand right now. We've had the Infocon and a couple different ones, but we're trying these out to see how they do. The company I work for just bought new ones for all the trucks, so we're going to see how they do. So far, they seem to work really well. So, do your research out there and see what one you like. But, soap bubbles work after you've kind of pinpoint the area that you're looking in. But as far as just going out there and just spraying everything down with soap bubbles, if you've got a suspected area, then okay, fine. But a lot of these freon leaks out there, in some of the new coils and things, you can't just spray everything with bubbles. Once in a while you get lucky and it works, but it's not a tried and true every time. So detectors, you can buy inexpensive ones or you can buy really expensive ones. But either way, you should have one. You should have one on your truck and you should be using it. Most companies out there charge a specific fee for leak searches, which I think is a good idea. But either way, as long as you're doing it, that's the main thing. So, that's my tip of the day is if you're putting freon in there, probably need to be doing a leak search. Get yourself a detector, whatever brand you like. They make all kinds of different cool ones out there. So find something. But whatever you do, do it right. So like, subscribe, and share as often as possible. Share these videos with somebody that may be interested in it. There's a lot of guys out there, or guys and gals, getting into the industry. There's a lot of different things out there that I see that I wish somebody would have told me about 20 years ago and made my life a little bit easier. So that's why these videos are about some of the little stupid things. So like I said, like, share, and subscribe as much as possible. Make sure you hit the bell to get notifications every time a new video comes out. Thank you and God bless.